So going into the year, a lot of people doubted us. I mean, we lost a big senior class, so it means a lot coming back. Probably, I don't remember what game it was, probably third game of the season. PD Academy beat us pretty bad, and that made us focus a lot more on what we needed to do and what we needed to get done. Everything changed. Everybody realized we needed it to get done. Like, we just worked a lot harder and focused a lot more. I still ask my brother every now and then to help me with film, breaking it down. So last year helped too, but this year, leading up, Coach Tyler helps me still, because I ask him what the reads are. So I'm still learning, but I'm getting better every day. We just footwork, more like it, and reading the defenses and picking out where the safeties are and what defenses like to do to certain formations and that type of stuff. So running the ball helps the pass game a lot. So as soon as we run, it just opens up the passing lanes. It just makes it a lot easier. So offensive line, they're stepping up a lot. We lost, I think, 3 seniors last year from the offensive line, so they're really stepping up. They're putting in work too, and they make the holes and reads a lot easier. Our defense has been good all year, but we're figuring out where we're fitting in run lanes, and we're just getting better at knowing what we have to do. The game's going to come down to whoever turns the ball over the most, so if we can just keep the ball in our hands and not make any mistakes, I think we'll be all right.
We did lose a lot of seniors last year, but I knew we would end up coming together and playing very well. We had a few injuries at the beginning of the year and lost both of our running backs, but we got Jay back, and he's been big for us, coming in and playing quarterback a little bit too. But we're here now, so can't go back. I feel like we played really well the past few weeks, just moving the ball down the field and holding it, and just grinding the other team and making sure that we can hold on to it long enough to get the win. And I feel like we'll stay on top of that, and we'll be good this week. We didn't play very well that game, but we were also missing Jay, and he was one of our starting safeties and our outside linebacker, TJ. But after that, I think we kind of started to understand really what we needed to do, like where we needed to fit, what runs we needed to stop, and then we really started watching film and breaking down everything that the other team does, and it helped us out big time, especially after that week. But we've been playing really well on that side of the ball too. We haven't given up many points at all the past few weeks. Just stopping the run. A bunch of teams like to run the ball, and they haven't been very successful against us so far. Running the ball, we've played very well in the middle, and our defensive line and the outside linebackers have played very well. And just stuffing the run and keeping the box full. To not let up, they're going to be good, and they're going to want to come back and beat us, since we obviously beat them earlier in the year, and it was really close. And we really weren't. I feel like we weren't as good of a team as we are now then, but they've also gotten a lot better too as the season went on. So I think it's just stop the run, stop their number 1 and number 2. Their 2 running backs. They're good, but if we can stop them, we'll be good.
It's been a pleasure to coach these young men. We had 16 seniors last year that graduated, and I think 13 of them started. So, it's not that I didn't have faith in this group of seniors and underclassmen, but just a lot of them just hadn't played much. So to see them grow throughout the year, I think the underlying thing for them is just the toughness throughout the year and the team mentality. What they love playing with each other, and that's kind of been the big thing, and that's helped us to just grow better. We trust each other more now, and it's just worked out great. I knew we had tough kids, and we had a few key players coming back as seniors that just had to be leaders, and they had to lead. We had a great senior class 3 years ago, and then 2 years ago, and then last year. For us, such a small school, it's been 16, like 12 or 13, and like 14, 15 seniors graduate 3 years in a row, and a lot of good players in there. So I wasn't sure what to expect out of them, and they've stepped up big time. And I think they had their big win against, their signature win to give them some confidence was the beating this team the first time early in the year, and ever since then we've kind of played as a team a lot better. So that's where we're at now. Well, that was one thing that made me feel a little comfortable coming in this year, is he had to start a quarterback last year a good bit. And we didn't lose with him in there, so it made me feel good that he could. I knew he knew what to do, where to go with the ball, but he's progressed throughout this year, just confidence throwing the ball. Not so much where he's going with it. It's just confidence in throwing the ball himself and relying on other guys to be in the right spot and catch the ball too. Him back there, we can really do what I think, I like to do. Spread it out, run power, run quarterback power, run counter, make him an option, to run or pass, and and he's smart. And we do a lot of different formations and stuff, so the quarterback kind of has to be smart. So it's, he's a perfect fit back there. And I think last game he ran it 22 times and the running back ran it 21 times. That's a little more overkill from what I want to do with the quarterback, but it worked last week. You got to see it. Early on, we've had to move some people around since the PD game, and even after that, and try to get these guys in the right spot. And now that the most important thing was just getting them snaps. We got a lot of sophomores that are starting and being major players for us. So just getting them the reps in one position, and I think as a team, just understanding our run fits has been the big key. Pass game wise, we do well sometimes, and then we kind of break contain because our conference has been all our style teams. It's 80 to 75 to 85% run, and that's a lot of tight ends, double tight ends, and wings and fullbacks. So we kind of got used to defending that. And last week was good to see us play a spread team and shut them out. So defensively we've gotten so much better throughout the year. They're very athletic, and they don't do much, and they do it well though. And that's it's two totally different teams from that week. I don't know what week it was, but it was the first half of the season. That's the one thing I feel good about. We ain't played them in so long. It's better than like PD played Bethesda like 3 weeks ago. Now they got to play them again. We're both two totally different teams. Just team tackling is going to be the big key, and turnovers obviously. But we got to get to the ball because a lot of times they're going to make a first guy or two miss. So we just got to play as a team and go all out.